and participant number ST11.
चला दो यार। सही है सही है। बाकी सारी फेक लगे, देख के तुझको ब्रेक लगे, दूर दूर से ठीक है, रानी पास आऊं तो सेक लगे।
पारा इतना हाई हुआ कि थर्मामीटर टूट गया, सैया जी का टपक टपक के हाय पसीना छूट गया।
कैसी गुंडा करती है बंदी, तू बेदर्दी है, सर्दी में भी कर दी है। तेरी जैसी ब्यूटी किसी की भी नहीं होनी। ठंडे की बोतल में तेरा अपना तुझे गट गट मत पी लूं। कोका कोला तू, शोला शोला तू, कोका कोला तू, शोला शोला तू।
अब तो है जाने ना the fire. Let me see that put the fire.
Big B and that B stand for bands. If you wanna see some real ass, baby, here's your chance. I say left cheek, right cheek, drop it low this swing. Texas up in this thing, put you up on this game. I be talking my frame, gang, 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 gang. If you don't jump to put jeans on, baby, you don't feel my pain. Please don't give me hype, write my name in ice. Can't argue with these lazy bitches, I just raise my price. I'm a boss, I'm a leader, I pull up in my two-seater, and my mama was a savage. Got this shit from Tina. Left cheek, right cheek, please don't give me hype. Left cheek, right cheek, write my name in ice. Real ass, real ass, real ass, real ass. Got this shit from Tina, I'm a savage. I'm a savage.
우리만의 수 너는 없어 내가 완전 루 잊어버렸어 나도 내가 누구였는지도 잘 모르게 됐어 거울에다 뒤걸려봐 너는 대체 누구래
위에서라면 난 슬퍼도 기쁜 척할 수가 있었어 널 위해서라면 난 아파도 강한 척할 수가 있었어 사랑이 사랑만을 너무 완벽하게 내 모든 점들을 다 숨겨지게 이루어지지 않는 꿈속에서 이룰 수 없는 꽃을 키웠어 나였어 bad 나였어 bad 날 위해 예쁜 거짓을 빚어내 너였어 man 널 지원해 여기들을 해 나였어 bad 나였어 bad 날 위해 예쁜 거짓을 빚어내 너였어 man 널 지원해 여기들을 해 Sick of this fake love fake love fake love I'm so sorry but it's fake love fake love fake love
¿Cómo te llamas, baby? Desde que te vi supe que eras pa' mí. Dile a tus amigas que andamos ready. Esto lo seguimos en el after party. ¿Cómo te llamas, baby? Desde que te vi supe que eras pa' mí. Dile a tus amigas que andamos ready. Esto lo seguimos en el after party. Con calma, yo quiero ver cómo ella lo menea. Mueve ese boom boom girl. Es una asesina cuando baila, quiere que todo el mundo la vea. I like your boom boom girl. Con calma, yo quiero ver cómo ella lo menea. Mueve ese boom boom girl. Tiene adrenalina, mete la pista, hazme lo que sea. I like your boom boom girl.
dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams you will lose your heartache. Whatever you wish for, you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true. Into the unknown, into the unknown, into the unknown. See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know how far it goes. Can't you feel the love tonight? The peace the evening brings, the world for once in perfect harmony with all its living things. And for the first time in forever, there'll be music, there'll be light. For the first time in forever, I'll be dancing through the night. All at once, everything looks different now that I see you. Thank you.
R02. So this is my review on the book Life is What You Make It by Preeti Shenoy. The title of this book, Life is What You Make It, can speak 1,000 words by itself. This is because each and every instance in one's life has come to pass because he or she has paved the way for it. And it lies in knowing that we have the control to every situation and we hold the key to every situation. So it's all the power of mind and thought. So in this book, Life is What You Make It by Miss Preeti Shenoy, the author has built a story around a protagonist named Ankita, who despite having to face a ton of problems, which is enough to drag someone down to their downfall, Ankita makes her way out through the clutter and gets her relationship with life right. So it shows how having faith and having the belief in oneself can take you out of any impossible situation, and it lies in learning from those situations, those instances, and leading life to the fullest and the happiest. And it's wonderful how the author has brought out this piece of value in its most simplest form, through the form of a story. Like, even after all those cliche things that happens in one's life, which ultimately leads to him or her not being prepared for the real world, one can still set themselves up in a better position by firmly holding on to their inner strength, their inner belief, knowing that they can pave their way out of any situation. And this is what is brought out in the book in its most simplest form. So this idea, this piece of value is tossed into one's mind in its most simplest form by the author. And these are some of the values the book provides, and it ultimately comes down to absorbing all the values and the insights this little volume provides and using it in one's life, just like Ankita, who could get herself out of the most down situation regardless of her environment, regardless of the support she got from her friends or family, and she used her inner strength, her core belief. So these are the insights this little volume provides, and using it in one's life. So that's my review.
I'm Niharika V from Flamingo House. Life is What You Make It is a glorious work of art. It is elegantly written by Preeti Shenoy, who has several academic degrees to her credit. She believes life is the biggest teacher. She's an avid blogger whose poetry has also been published. Now we have the protagonist Ankita Sharma, who has the world at her feet. She's young, good-looking, smart, and has tons of friends swooning over her. She even manages to get into premier management course for her MBA. But 6 months later, she's a patient in a mental health hospital. Life has cruelly snatched that which meant the most to her. Problems arise and she drops out of college. She even tries to take away her life twice. Her parents consult various psychiatrists to try and solve her problems. She's then taken to a National Mental Health Institute where they state that she has a bipolar disorder. They face her problems together and help her get past them. This is quite an interesting story of a girl who has experienced many issues in life. She has a disorder that is not easy to live with, and that shows the struggle she has to go through it. There are many personal issues as well which she has to manage. To a large extent, this book is realistic and many people can relate to it well. This book inspires people to fight the issues they have in their lives and to overcome them and lead a good life. This story is inspiring to the extent that it tells you problems are temporary and you can get past them if you believe in yourself. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Gayatri Manoj, and today I'm doing a book review on Life is What You Make It by Preeti Shenoy. Life is What You Make It is a story of Ankita Sharma, a 21-year-old who has everything a girl wants. She's young, smart, good-looking, has tons of friends, and enjoys everything in life. It's a story of how a girl intelligent like her, a student of a primitive managerial school for MBA, ends up in a mental hospital getting diagnosed for bipolar disorder. It's a story of how, with her hope, love, and faith in life, Ankita finds herself again. Preeti Shenoy's writing is subtle and witty, it's easy to read and simple to understand. It's set in the 80s across various cities in India. Initially, it may seem like a love story, but it's more like Ankita's love for life. It's about her dreams, ambitions, and decisions in her journey of life. It tells us many things. It tells us how Ankita, in a way of achieving goals, threw away things that mattered a lot to her. Tells us to never belittle love. Tells us how lost chances and decisions change the plans that we have made in life. Ankita Sharma is quite an admirable character. She's strong-willed, independent, and she's a fighter. Preeti Shenoy in this book never really gave a reason why Ankita was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. I am saying from a point of view of a student. I think she was going through a roller coaster of emotions like remorse, guilt, and pain that left her with emptiness. Like guilt that she never really gave herself a chance to tell Abhi that she really loved him. Fantastic. Love can both heal and burn, like someone said. I think Life is What You Make It is a book that tells us that hope, faith, and love are one of the most important factors in survival. Thank you.
Congratulations to all the participants and warm wishes to the winners of Renaissance 2021. I am sure that you are eagerly waiting to know the leading house of the cultural fest. The winning house of Renaissance 2021 is Albatross. I congratulate the house mistress, Mrs. Manjula, and house captains, Miss Nantana Unni and Miss Anisha Krishnan, for their efforts.